Yo, what's going on, guys? BSGaming here, bring you another 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross video. And in this video, I'm going to go over some leaks that were dropped. So shout outs to the Discord, right? So apparently, there's going to be 2 new characters, and both of these characters are pretty garbage, right? So we have the red and green Monspeet, or Monspeet, however you want to pronounce it. Yeah, this is so everyone was expecting Monspeet to come out sometime, maybe not as soon as this, or they expected Derriere to drop after Esterosa, but looks like Monspeet is our next character. And yeah, like he's it's definitely a skip banner. This one is just like completely skip. There's no reason to summon on his banner whatsoever. I mean, we'll go over what both the units can do, but don't expect much because they aren't doing much. And apparently we're gonna get a new chapter for the story mode, a couple extra things, plus a Hawk Pass, so that's really cool. And apparently this starts on, I believe, Monday night, and it'll end on the 11th. So yeah, pretty cool. Couple things teasing us, But yeah, let's just get into the character again. Don't expect much from this character because he's not good. He's not good at all. But yeah, let's just get into what these characters can do. All right, so we'll start off with the red Monspeet first, I guess. So out of both of them, I mean, they're both pretty bad, but out of both of them, this is the worst. So red Monspeet, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Yeah, so there's his rating, not not too impressive. I mean, I guess his passive's cool, but yeah, there's nothing about this character that's pretty like jaws dropping. I don't know what they were thinking with this character, man. I really don't. So I guess we'll go over his skill 1, which is just Hellfire. I mean, he fills up his ultimate move gauge, which is, I guess that's cool or whatever, but like there's no substance to it. It's just so like bland. I mean, Escanor has the same thing, but at least Escanor has, something to him. His passive is very, very good. He has his second one, which removes buffs. He does a lot more than this Monspeet. And this Monspeet doesn't really have the best stats either, right? I mean, you take a look at him, and even his substats are like really like low. I mean, I guess his crit defense is okay, but other than like that, and that's not even really something people take into consideration. So yeah, I guess like his crit defense is, but like other than that, what else is there to this unit? Like, I mean, his skill 2 has weak point on it, but like again, he just doesn't provide anything. He has no debuff of his own besides his ultimate, which gives ignites, right? But why would you want to use the ultimate and then use his second skill? It makes no sense. It was a horrible build. They literally could have just made his first skill have ignite. I don't see the problem with doing that. They could have made his first skill an ignite skill, right? And then they could have kept the weak point on all enemies, because his first skill would have been a single hitting target attack. It makes no sense as to why they would do that, right? And then his ultimate could have been the same, and it could have just, it literally could just be the same. There's no reason to change his ultimate. Just give him ignite on his skill 1. I don't understand what's so hard about that. Hopefully they do character revamps like how Dokkan does Dokkan Awakenings and EZAs in the future, because he should be the first unit or one of the first units to get a revamp, because it was a horrible design. I honestly don't know what they were thinking. I mean, I get it. His skill 1 will fill up his ultimate move to make sure his ultimate gauge like gets filled faster. But again, like, oh my, No, there's just no saving this unit. He's just so like bad. And his passive is he takes 30% less damage from ultimate moves. Again, it's not it's just not gonna be good because 30%, let's be real, that's not doing much. He gets hit by Blue King. All right, whoop-de-doo. He takes off a little bit of damage. He's still getting cream pied by King. He's still getting cream pied by Blue Demon Meliodas. It doesn't change a thing. So yeah, he's just, oh man. It makes me mad because he's such a cool character in the series, and then they just like completely like make him doo-doo. I don't understand what they were thinking with this design, right? And then his commandment, right? Allies and enemies will not gain ultimate move gauge from using skills in PvP. So again, you're not gonna be able to even fill up the ultimate gauge without using his skill 1, which is at silver is when it fills up his ultimate move gauge, by the way, just in case you were wondering, or moving skills around. Okay, for the enemy team, that's pretty cool, right? But if they're gonna bring Blue Demon Meliodas, Blue King, it makes no difference. They're just gonna combine skills anyway. So again, oh man, horrible design. If they really wanted to, they could have even made his commandment do something to make his weak point proc, right? Maybe they were thinking that'd be too busted, but this just just isn't it. He is not the wave. You do not want to summon for this character at all. He is so bad. Like it's crazy how bad he is because he's so cool, but he's so bad. Right? I mean, that's pretty much it too. There's nothing crazy about him. So this week is obviously a skip week, right? Just unless you're a whale, to be honest, I might summon on him just to do, like, hopefully to get him. Even then, I don't know, like, cause this is ridiculous. Oh man, let's just go to the green one. The green one's not much better. So, oh boy. All right, here we go. Let's just get to green Monspeet. So this is the green one, right? So the green Monspeet, right? He's a little better than the red one, but overall they're both still bad, like low tier units. Okay, so his skill 1. Here we go with weak point again, and here's the same exact problem you're gonna run into. I don't know what they were thinking, man. It's so stupid. So instead of him having an AoE weak point, which is good, right? Instead of him having an AoE, he has a single one, which is gonna deal more damage, right? Single hitting weak point is gonna deal more damage. But the same problem occurs. He has no way to proc his weak point without either using his ultimate or having an ally that does a depot. It's just so dumb. It's so dumb. And then instead of filling his move gauge, right, like the red one does, he depletes an ultimate move gauge from the enemy. It's so bad. It's just why. I don't understand what they were thinking. His ultimate's the exact same as the red one, so it doesn't even make sense to like go over it. And then his passive increases damage dealt by 100% if attacking enemies with ignite. Okay, whoop-de-doo. How do you get that to activate? Oh, I'll tell you guys how. You use his fucking ultimate. Again, dumb design. Unless you have another unit, let's say like Meliscula, or you have Escanor or Red Demon Meliodas, or anyone who does ignite, his passive is garbage. It's literally garbage. It's like, why would they do that? I don't understand. Why would they make his passive so good, but then you're like, all right, let's just not give him a way to activate it without using his ultimate or utilizing a character that has ignite. And that's the only way you can do it. Dumb. And his commandment's the exact same, right? It's the exact same way. Now, I guess I'll give this one props because he does have a unique on his second skill, right? When you get it to rank 2, he deletes a skill. And it deletes the target skill. It's random, so you can't. It's not gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna delete. Let's say, all right, let's delete Gauther's rank up. No, it's completely random. It'll probably just delete the debuff that Gauther has, right? It won't even delete the rank up skill he has. And then on rank 3, it deletes 2. Okay, now you have a better chance at screwing the opponent over. But what was the I honestly don't get it. What is the harm at giving this skill at rank 1 deletion of the target skill or even ultimate move? I don't understand. I don't get it. He's not supposed to be. He's a commandment. He's not supposed to be this bad. Like he's not. And I'm trying to think of the positives, right? Let's look at his stats. I'm trying to think of the positives, but there's no positives to this unit. I mean, he has slightly higher HP than the red one. His pierce rate's a little higher, and it's just why? And then like his weak point, it would be so. He honestly, if he had a way to proc weak point off rip, he would be insane. His damage would be like bonkers. But no, instead they like screwed him over and gave him ignite on his ult. It makes no sense. This is like, if you summon on this banner, like if you're free to play or if you're trying to save your gems, I'm sorry. If you summon on this banner, you're dumb. It's just, you're dumb. You know that like these units are garbage, and if you summon on them, you're basically asking to get nothing in return. Even if you summon 6 of him, let's say you wail on it, what are you really gonna use them for? Because you can't use him in champion, you can't use him in master. So he's just sitting in your box collecting dust. He's literally a collection unit. There's no way you're going to tell me that you're going to build this Monspeet to be one of the best damage. No, you're not. He's going to get destroyed in PvP by literally any blue, honestly. Any blue that can deal decent damage, he's going to get ripped into. It's not even going to be like a contest. I mean, sure, he could possibly do damage against greens, but even then, like, he doesn't do enough damage to even, like, harm any greens. If I'm going to be honest with you, yeah, maybe once you use his ultimate and then you get weak point, all right, then maybe, yeah, you can probably one-shot, but, oh my, it's just insane. Like, I don't know what the executive decision to screw Monspeet over was, but they messed up real bad. Like, they messed up real bad. I could understand maybe if this green one was kind of like Green Estarossa, right? Let's say he had a weak point on his skill 1, right, which is fine, and his skill 2 was an AoE, which deleted target skills, which would be insane, right? And then his passive, instead of him increasing damage dealt by 100%, because weak point is already strong in itself, how about instead of that, you just give him a passive that gives ignites? Let's say if you use a skill, rank 2 or rank 3, right, to make it a little, I guess, juicy, he can put it automatic ignite. That's all he had to do, and his weak point is then like activated. So instead of increases damage dealt by 100%, it'll just be when attacking an enemy with a rank 2 or rank 3 skill, target automatically gets ignited or something along those lines, right? It's just It's insane. It's insanity. And then again, his own commandment kind of screws him over because you can't even get an ultimate gauge from using the skill. So you're going to have to literally combine moves. I know what they were doing too with his commandment. I know what they were doing. For his skill 2, they want you to combine it so that way you can automatically get the ultimate move depletion and card deletion. I know that's what they were doing because there's no way in hell that they wanted you to combine this skill 1. There's no way they wanted you to combine skill 1 card and expect him to deal damage because that is atrocious. Unless you have units that can ignite and you primarily want ignition, right? You want ignite because his passive works that way. There's no conceivable way to save this unit. I honestly don't care what anyone says. He's not worth summoning on the banner, and he's damn sure not any top tier. These both these Monspeets are damn sure not top tier. At max, I can give this green one maybe like low mid. I would give him low mid. This green one, I could, make an argument. Yeah, okay, maybe he is low mid. Maybe I'm bashing the green one too. The red one, there's no way in hell. There's no way in hell you're gonna sit. There's no way you're gonna sit here in my face and you're gonna sit here and tell me that this unit is gonna be useful. I would literally want you to give me a short written response as to where in the fuck this unit would be useful in content, because I damn sure am not seeing it unless you guys are unless I'm missing something. Maybe in the training cave, maybe for fun in PvP. But that's it. There's you can't use him in the super boss battles because demons and he's gonna get slaughtered. I don't care. There's no way you're using him in the final boss battles. There's no way you're using him in the demon raid. I think I'm done. I made my argument. I'm done. There's no saving this unit at all whatsoever. None. Nada. Zip. He's finished. Finn. Whatever. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more Grand Cross content. Again, skip his banner when it drops because it will be live Tuesday, right? On the East Coast Tuesday, and on the Pacific Coast, you're going to have him by the late nights of Monday. But again, horrible unit. Don't summon on him. If you summon on him, you're dumb. That's pretty much the end of my little rant. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Deuces.